You have been asking for a sign. Maybe you haven't said the words out loud, but the feeling is there. It is a tight knot in your chest, a silent scream into the void of the night sky, asking, "Am I on the right path? Is anyone even listening?" We often think the universe is silent because we are listening for a shout when we should be listening for a whisper. What if I told you that the silence is an illusion? What if the answers you are desperate for have already been sent, written not in an email or a text message, but in the geometric alignment of the stars themselves? Today, we are going to decode a message that Lord Krishna, the shepherd of the cosmos, has left specifically for you. This is not about generic horoscopes. This is about molecular astronomy. The ancient Vedic masters did not see the sky as empty space. They saw it as a grand, sentient orchestra. And when Krishna descended onto this earth, the planets didn't just witness it. They aligned in a perfect mathematical harmony to tell a story. That story is the map of the soul. Many scholars and mystics have spent lifetimes analyzing the celestial snapshot of Krishna's birth. They treat his birth chart as a sacred document, a Rosetta Stone of divinity. And here is the secret. Hidden within that chart are archetypes, specific personality blueprints that mirror your own. By looking at the zodiac signs most powerfully connected to Krishna, we can unlock the specific sign he is sending you today. One of these archetypes is going to resonate with you so deeply it will feel like a memory. That resonance is your answer. So, I need you to stop multitasking, turn off the noise. We are going to walk through 4 specific signs. One of them holds the key to the struggle you are facing right now. Let's begin with the first archetype, the Earth. In the vast tradition of Vedic astrology, there is a powerful consensus that Krishna was born with his ascendant, the sign rising on the eastern horizon, and his moon in Taurus, or Vrishabha Rashi. This is not a random detail. Taurus is ruled by Venus. It represents beauty, art, stability, and the earth itself. But it goes deeper. The texts say his moon was exalted in the Rohini Nakshatra. Imagine the moon at its absolute brightest, a beacon of pure, unadulterated emotional power. That is the Rohini energy. It is the energy of supreme magnetism. If you are a Taurus, or if you have been feeling a heavy, grounding energy lately, your unique sign from Krishna today is unwavering devotion, or Nishtha Bhakti. You might feel misunderstood. People might call you stubborn. They might say you are too fixed in your ways. But Krishna is telling you today that your stubbornness is actually your greatest spiritual weapon. It is not obstinacy, it is loyalty. It is the ability to plant your feet in the mud of reality and refuse to move when the winds of chaos blow. Like the bull, you are the one who carries the heavy loads for others. You are the rock. Your sign is a reminder that you don't need to change who you are. You don't need to become flighty or flexible just to please the world. Your power lies in your endurance. Krishna is asking you to find the divine in the physical world, in the food you cook, the garden you tend, the hug you give. Your path to God is not through abstract philosophy. It is through tangible acts of love. You are the protector of the Dharma, and your stability is the miracle everyone else is leaning on. But perhaps your energy feels different, less like a rock and more like the wind. This brings us to the second archetype, the air. There are other profound astrological calculations that place Krishna's moon in Gemini or Mithuna Rashi. This changes the narrative completely. Gemini is the sign of the twins. It is ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect, speed, and communication. Think about the duality of Krishna. In one moment, he is the butter thief, a mischievous child pranking the gopis. In the next breath, he is the supreme teacher, standing in the middle of a blood-soaked battlefield, delivering the Bhagavad Gita, the most complex spiritual download in human history. That is the Gemini energy, the divine messenger. If this resonates with you, if your mind is constantly racing, if you feel like you are living 10 different lives at once, then your sign from Krishna is the architect of bridges. You are not scattered. You are multidimensional. The world might tell you to focus on one thing, but Krishna is whispering, no, explore everything. Your soul is thirsty. You are here to learn, to dissect, and most importantly, to speak. Your words are not just noise, they are spells. You have the unique ability to take complex, terrifying truths and translate them into language that heals. You are the bridge between the spiritual and the material. If you have been hesitating to write that book, start that podcast, or have that difficult conversation, this is your green light. Your intellect is your sword. Use it. Now, let's shift the temperature. Let's move to the fire. We cannot talk about Krishna without talking about the Sunday. In the Vedic chart, the sun is the king. It is the center of gravity. Many interpretations place a dominant solar energy in Krishna's chart, specifically in the sign of Leo, or Simha Rashi. We often focus on the sweet, pastoral Krishna of Vrindavan, but we forget the Prince of Dwarka. We forget the diplomat, the statesman, the kingmaker. This is the Leo archetype. It is regal, it is authoritative, it shines not because it wants attention, but because it is literally burning to sustain life. If you are a Leo, or if you feel a burning desire to lead and create, your sign from Krishna is divine royalty. You have been hiding your light. You have been playing small because you are afraid of being called arrogant. But there is a difference between ego and radiance. The sun does not apologize for shining. It just shines, and by doing so, it allows everything else to grow. Krishna's message to you is to step into the arena. Stop standing on the sidelines. You were born to lead, to protect, and to inspire. Your pride is actually a deep sense of dignity that you want to share with everyone. When you are happy, the whole room lights up. When you are sad, the room goes cold. That is a superpower. Wield it with benevolence, lead with the heart of a servant, but stand with the posture of a king. Finally, we descend into the depths of the water, the sign of Cancer, or Karka Rashi. This is the sign of the mother, ruled by the moon. It represents the womb, the home, and the deepest waters of emotional intuition. This connects to the most beloved aspect of Krishna, the divine nurturer. Think of the love of Mother Yashoda. Think of Krishna as the sanctuary where all sorrows are washed away. If you are a Cancer, or if you are someone who feels the emotions of others as if they were your own, your sign from Krishna is the healer of hearts. You are a psychic sponge. You walk into a room and you know instantly who is hurting. This can be exhausting. You might feel like you are carrying the weight of the world's sadness. But Krishna is telling you that this sensitivity is not a curse. It is your connection to the divine. You are the safe harbor. In a world that is cold and mechanical, you are the soft place to land. Your spiritual practice is to nurture, to feed, to listen. But here is the warning. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Just as Krishna retreated to the peace of the forest, you must protect your own energy. Your tears are holy water, but you must not drown in them. Trust your intuition. It is God whispering directly into your ear. So, look at the screen. We have traversed the earth of Taurus, the air of Gemini, the fire of Leo, and the water of Cancer. Which one made your heart beat faster? Which one felt like a memory you had forgotten? That reaction, that physical sensation in your body, that is the sign. It is not a coincidence. It is a confirmation. You are not just a random biological accident floating on a rock in space. You are a specific note in the cosmic song that Krishna is playing. You have your sign. Now, you need to seal it. I want you to do something to anchor this energy into your reality. Go down to the comments right now. Do not just think it, type it. Write, I am your sign, and I accept my mission. Whether you are the devoted rock, the divine messenger, the royal leader, or the nurturing healer, claim it. By writing it down, you are telling the universe that you have heard the message. You are opening the door for the next step. The stars have aligned for you today. The question is, what will you do with this light? Jai Shri Krishna.